Now, this is the Fox 11 News at 10.
We're inputting that additional information that I received today, which was useful information, into the entire decision matrix on what to do with this case.
Now at 10, will the Menendez brothers be resentenced and released from prison? Today, the new LA County DA couldn't say exactly what's next for the duo, despite desperate pleas from the family for their freedom. Welcome to the Fox 11 News at 10. I'm Christine Devine.
Thank you for being with us. I'm Marla Tejas in for Alex Michelson. LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman met today with almost 24 family members of Lyle and Eric Menendez and then held a news conference shortly after.
Fox 11's Christy Fajardo joining us live with what came out of it and how the family is responding. Christy.
Christine and Marla, the family flew in from all over the country to meet with the new DA, Nathan Hochman. And although Hochman has said he still has not made a decision, the family says that they are hopeful that the Menendez brothers, who are currently serving a life sentence, could soon go free.
We have had enough. It is a lot. 35 years is a very long time.
They're the family of the murder victims and of the convicted. And after a marathon meeting with the new district attorney, Nathan Hochman, they renewed their call for the Menendez brothers to be resentenced and released.
We are very much hoping that we can find a path to manslaughter, that we can see the release of the brothers immediately, to understand that going to a parole board for our family will only serve to re-traumatize us more.
It was a very productive session where they gave me all their thoughts about what should happen in this case.
Hochman spoke to about 20 family members, but didn't indicate whether he will uphold his predecessor's recommendation that Lyle and Eric Menendez be resentenced to time served. The brothers were 18 and 21 in 1989 when they murdered their parents, Kitty and Jose. The prosecution called them cold-blooded killers who wanted their parents' money. But just about every family member says the boys were sexually abused and terrorized by their father and deserve to go free after 35 years. Hochman says he has a lot to consider.
Reviewing thousands of pages of confidential prison records to analyze the rehabilitation aspect of resentencing. It has involved reviewing thousands of pages of trial transcripts from 2 months-long trials.
The resentencing hearing is scheduled for the end of the month, but with 2 Netflix series renewing worldwide attention to the case, neither the family,
How is the family?
their celebrity attorney, nor Hochman is willing to say what was discussed behind closed doors.
It was in some ways, an informal, off-the-record discussion where I invited them to tell me anything they wanted to tell me. So I'm not going to relay to you one way or the other what it is precisely that they said.
Hochman says he should make a decision before the January 30th resentencing hearing, but he says ultimately it will be up to the judge. The judge could revise their conviction to manslaughter and set them free, or could make them eligible for parole under new California laws, and then it would go to the parole board and then to the governor, or the judge could just reject it altogether. So we'll just have to wait and see. Live in downtown LA, I'm Christy Fajardo. Listening back to you.
We'll be following it, of course, Christy. Thank you. Tonight, federal investigators are looking for clues as to what caused a small plane to fall from the sky and crash into a Fullerton warehouse yesterday. 2 died, 19 others were injured. The experimental aircraft went down just after 2 Thursday afternoon, crashing into the roof of a Fullerton furniture warehouse. Today, employees of the Michael Nicholas Design Factory were allowed back in to grab personal items. Video obtained by Fox 11 shows the inside of the warehouse 24 hours after the crash. Witnesses described the scene to Fox 11.
We thought it was going to hit us, you know, and then like we just kind of landing sideways, you know, and boom.
One worker talked to Fox 11 off camera. It was near the end of his shift when the plane hit. He says he ran for his life, saw a co-worker on fire, but was able to escape. Late this afternoon, the wreckage of the plane covered in tarp was removed from the scene. The investigation is ongoing. The man accused of shooting 2 security guards at a downtown LA Target pleads not guilty. 25-year-old Jabril Metoyer appeared in court today. He's charged with several counts of attempted murder and robbery, Police say he shot the guards Monday after workers caught him trying to steal $1,500 worth of merchandise.
The suspect was known to be armed, had used violence, and had a propensity for doing further violence. They requested SWAT resources to the scene, and after a long standoff, the suspect was taken into custody after chemical agent was used at the scene.
One security guard is still in the hospital. Matoyer is being held on $4 million bail. It is expected back in court later this month.
The Army soldier who killed himself before setting a Cybertruck on fire in front of the Las Vegas Trump Hotel apparently left behind a suicide note. According to the FBI, 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger left a note saying the stunt served as a, quote, wake-up call for the country's ills. The Green Beret from Colorado Springs also wrote he intended to, quote, cleanse his mind of the lives lost of people he knew and the burden of the lives he took. He indicated no ill will toward President-elect Donald Trump. The FBI says the case appears to be a tragic instance of suicide involving a combat veteran who is struggling with severe PTSD.
What are you doing? You're my man! You're attacking! Why are you involved?
Only on Fox 11, a brutal attack in a fine dining restaurant. It's all caught on camera. A man left bruised and bloodied while a woman's scream pierces through that establishment. What's the story behind it all? Let's go live to downtown L.A. where Fox 11's Ed Laskos has that story for us tonight. Ed?
And lawlessness on that crazy video, I'll tell you, it all goes down New Year's Eve, just a couple of hours before the stroke of midnight, and just a block away from Crypto Arena. The Lakers game had just ended, and then all of a sudden the Palm restaurant explodes into this. Watch.
Hey! Let go! You're attacking him! You're attacking him! Let go of him!
Pain at the Palm, violence at one of the high-end restaurants in downtown L.A.
Grabbed me from behind my neck, rushed me forward and pushed me into the booth. And next thing I know, I'm getting hit in my eye really, really hard and bleeding everywhere, and I fall underneath the table.
He is the target of what he calls an unprovoked attack, an unrelenting attack.
You guys are attacking him! What are you doing? You're my man!
I'm in a lot of pain throughout my body, and especially in my face. I have fractures throughout my whole, around my eye, all around my eye and my cheek.
And feeling lucky to even still be alive after several men start swinging away, pounding away.
Oh my God, I didn't know there was 4 people beating up on me. I had no idea. I just knew I was getting hit a lot of times.
This cell phone video shows some of the men now targets themselves of an active LAPD investigation, ID'd in this video and by this witness.
He was out of control with the whiskey glass bashing my husband over the head. For what reason? There was no reason for him to. This is why it was so vicious. None of them should have attacked, but that man especially, he was outside of the... What is he doing? They just wanted to attack.
She's the victim's wife, now worried for her own safety after what happened right on New Year's Eve. A night of celebrating turned into a night of chaos.
Are you okay?
I can't see out of my left eye.
The victim now just barely able to even open up his left eye. His white formal shirt, now a blood-stained reminder of what happened at the Palm restaurant. It's now closed, out of business as of the 1st. All this just a block away from Crypto Arena, the very last place you'd expect.
This is definitely menace to society. It's like Gotham in Los Angeles. And we need some justice.
Gotham in Los Angeles, she says. Only here there is no Batman. But the victim hoping there is a new crime crusader now in office.
Nathan Hochman or the DA or someone will take some interest in this case so it can get some traction, because I'm born and raised in L.A. I've never seen so much lawlessness in my life.
Now live, a lawlessness on New Year's Eve. In this case, the victim, his wife, they want justice. They want this crime spree to end, as they put it. No idea how this started. The victim says he never saw these guys, didn't even talk to them, didn't even look at them. All of a sudden, they surround him, and they're on him like you know what. For now, we are live downtown. Back to the west side we go.
So terrible, Ed. All right. Thank you very much. Hope you heal soon. Still at 10, disturbing video here leads to allegations of excessive force by San Bernardino police.
And this violent grocery store takedown caught on camera. Is this excessive force? The family of the man arrested demanding answers. This confrontation you'll only see on Fox 11.
And in weather, a little cool tomorrow, warmer on Sunday. You know we're going to have the weekend forecast, but next week has our attention as we have a setup for strong Santa Ana winds. That forecast coming up.
Good evening, I'm Gerard Moncure. Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back taking on the Hawks. Downtown, we've got the purple and gold highlights coming at you next. Plus, the Dodgers announcing two big signings as they reload for a World Series repeat continues. We'll give you the rundown on the boys in blue and their strong offseason moves next in sports.
Sebastian Maniscalco, It Ain't Right Tour 2025.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Yamava Theater, January 30th. Get tickets now at YamavaTheater.com.
The $5 Original Pollo Bowl. Like ordering from the value menu, but actually good food. The $5 Original Pollo Bowl, only at El Pollo Loco. Prices and participation may vary. Tax extra.
Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Featuring Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, and more. Coming to Angel Stadium for 6 huge events, January 4th through February 16th. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Morgan & Morgan.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested in a test drive?
Absolutely. There's the all-new Kicks, the new V6-powered Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Consumer Guide's Best Buy 10 years in a row.
Finished with all your holiday shopping?
We are now. Hurry in to the Nissan year-end sales event. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months or get a low $259 per month lease on Rogue.
Double Pollo Fit Bowls are back with 2 times the fire-grilled chicken to crush your protein goals. Plus, avocado and super greens. Run, don't walk. Double Pollo Fit Bowls, only at El Pollo Loco.
At Fox 11, it's our passion for politics that makes us the ones to watch. Want direct access to top decision makers of our nation and here at home? Well, that's Alex's expertise. He's got one-of-a-kind interviews going behind the scenes where others can't, like hitching a ride with the VP on Air Force 2.
What kind of country do we want to live in?
Having candid conversations.
We have to be unifying for our country.
To help you understand and make informed decisions. And that's why Alex and Fox 11 are the ones to watch.
Whether you've been hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, what you do next matters. Make sure to call Sweet James Accident Attorneys. Every month, my firm and I help hundreds of people get the medical treatment they need and the financial compensation they deserve, all without paying a dime out of pocket. Recently, 5 out of the top 50 settlements came from Sweet James. Call the firm awarded Best Attorneys in America. Call Sweet James.
Prizes, gifts, giveaways. Celebrate 20 years of good times at Morongo.
Only on Fox 11, a trip to the grocery store turns violent. Cell phone video shows a man being punched by a San Bernardino police officer during a heated arrest. You saw it there. But is this a case of excessive force?
Fox 11's Susan Harasuno went to investigate what happened.
2 San Bernardino police officers take down 36-year-old Trayvon Addison in a grocery store Thursday. 2 more officers jump in to subdue the man.
We don't know.
A family member claims there was no reason for the arrest, let alone the way he was arrested. One officer is seen on the video punching Addison multiple times. The family says that officer should be relieved of patrol duty.
Because he has a temper and an anger, because there's no way for you to walk in the door. You're supposed to come and de-escalate the situation.
According to the family, the ordeal started when an African-American employee of the store said, "What's up, cuz?" to Addison. He took offense as the phrase could be considered a gang reference. Addison called on the manager to remove the employee.
But it's just the fact that he said it. What was the reason? What was the reason? There was no reason.
Addison's wife admits her husband was upset and loud, demanding that the employee be sent home.
The security guard told him to calm down, and he wouldn't, and then the other security guard called the cops.
San Bernardino police did not address the conduct of the officers, but confirmed Addison was charged with felony assault and resisting an officer.
Yeah. You can't put hot links and hot dogs, and we got police brutality.
San Bernardino police say that Addison has a criminal record and is on parole. The family says that is true, but he's nearly finished with the parole. And more importantly, he was calm and on his way out of the store when he was arrested. And again, they ask why that arrest. In San Bernardino, Susan Hirosuna, Fox 11 News.
To our nation's capital now, Representative Mike Johnson gets to keep his job. He narrowly won re-election as Speaker of the House today. The Republican from Louisiana needed 218 votes to secure the gavel and initially appeared to be 2 votes short, but the 2 holdouts, Representatives Keith Self of Texas and Ralph Norman of South Carolina, eventually switched their votes, putting Johnson over the top.
President Biden is headed to Los Angeles Monday before quickly heading to the Coachella Valley. That's where he's expected to announce a new national monument near Joshua Tree. The proposed Chuckwalla National Monument will protect over 600,000 acres of cultural land for indigenous tribes. Tribal leaders say the designation will preserve sacred sites and natural resources while preventing industrial development.
Fox 11 weather, sponsored by Pechanga Resort Casino.
All right, well, yesterday felt a little more like fall. Today feeling a bit more like winter. We'll carry that on into tomorrow as well. Here's a live view in Long Beach as we've got a cool and calm night in store for most of our area. Winds picking up a little bit, though, up towards the high desert. So on our weather headlines, again, a cool day for tomorrow, warming up more so on Sunday. The big story, though, is what's coming next week as we have several days where Santa Ana winds look likely, and these could be quite intense, which means widespread destructive winds will be at least a possibility. Not a guarantee, but it's within the realm of possibility for next week. First, our forecast lows overnight. Most areas falling into the 40s around L.A., low 40s in the Inland Empire. You see some 30s as you go a little bit farther north. And then high temperatures tomorrow, not that far from average for this time of year. Mostly mid-60s, pretty common, closer to 60 degrees, a little bit closer to the coast. We've got this front passing through tonight, which is why those temperatures will be a little bit cool tomorrow. And by the way, this storm system up here, as it goes eastward across the U.S., it'll turn into the first major winter storm of this season with about a 1,000-mile stretch of a foot of snow from Kansas all the way to Virginia, essentially. Now, as we look a little closer, we do see some light rain really far north. Notice Fraser Park north of there. That's about as close as it's going to get to Los Angeles. So that just fizzles out overnight up to the north. But with that front passing by, again, those winds will be quite gusty in the high desert. Lancaster, gusts over 30. Some of those breezy winds could spill down through Santa Clarita into the San Fernando Valley during the first half of the day on Saturday. But most areas around here, around Southern California, winds will be on the light side. All right, now as we look at the pattern going into next week, we've got a setup where we are likely to see strong Santa Ana winds. A reminder, that's an offshore wind. Not only will the winds be strong, but that brings very dry air with it. So we're going to see this pretty strong low sitting here, the high out in this direction. We're sandwiched in between the two, and those winds accelerate between that high and that low. And these may be kind of oriented like this for a couple of days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday of next week, we need to watch out for those Santa Ana winds. I'm going to show you 2 computer models, one showing forecast wind gusts widespread over 40, some 50, 60 mile per hour gusts potentially. That's a look at Wednesday of next week. Doesn't mean it's going to play out exactly like this, though. And I'll switch to a second model to show that while the numbers maybe here aren't quite as intense, it's still kind of generally showing the same type of thing going on for Wednesday of next week. So we have pretty high certainty that it's going to be a significant, possibly major Santa Ana wind event. Just how intense those winds will be, yet to be determined. It's going to hinge on a few things that still have to, we got to get a little more clarity on as we get closer to that time. All right, so temperatures tomorrow down a little. Sunday, you see the temps going back up, 70s for L.A., Inland, Orange County, and then temperatures slightly down early next week. Got to watch out for those winds as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. There is a fire weather watch, by the way, in effect for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday already for next week, which would then turn into a red flag warning. There's a look at the forecast for the mountains, the high deserts, low deserts, various temperatures depending on where you are, and no rain in the forecast through the next 7 days.
Fox 11 Sports Desk.
Adam, thank you very much. All right, Lakers back in action, looking up to follow yesterday's win over the Portland Trailblazers with another W against the Atlanta Hawks tonight at the Crypt. Anthony Davis back in the lineup after missing a game due to an ankle injury. Pick it up in the third. Lakers up 7. Nice ball movement leading to the newest Laker, Dorian Finney-Smith, knocking down the corner jumper. In the fourth, Finney-Smith's shot blocked, but he gets a second chance, and the up and under right here is acrobatic and pretty. He finished with 8. Lake show up 11 later in the quarter, and LeBron backing down the defender. The rainbow fadeaway is a thing of beauty. King James picks up his 563rd 30-point game on that shot, passing the great Michael Jordan for most in NBA history. Lakers win it big, 119-102. Big news for Clippers and Clippers fans. According to multiple reports, Kawhi Leonard expected to make his season debut tomorrow against the Hawks. Clips upgraded him to questionable tonight after he missed the first 34 games of the season, dealing with a nagging knee injury. Clippers have been holding their own without him, sitting at 19-15 overall in his absence, 7th in the Western Conference. Well, another great day to be a Dodger fan. Today, the club officially announcing 2 major signings, including one with Korean utility player Hae-sung Kim. Contract, a 3-year deal worth $12.5 million, along with the club option for both 2028 and 29. Kim most recently played for the Kaiwoom Heroes in the Korea baseball organization. Dodgers got a great look at him when he hit this double off Bobby Miller in Korea March of last year. He's a 3-time KBO Gold Glove winner, twice at second base and once at shortstop. Dodger management feels he's primed to make a big impact wherever he's placed in that Dodger lineup. Franchise also holding their welcome back presser for team favorite Teoscar Hernandez. Hard-swinging outfielder officially letting the ink dry on that 3-year, $66 million contract. At the Ravine this afternoon, Teo expressing a fresh start team mindset despite being the defending World Series champions.
What is in the past is in the past. We're not going to think about what we did in 2024. We got our minds clear. We know what we can do. Our team is better this year. And like I always said, if we stay healthy, we can do special things, and 2025 is going to be one of them.
Now, the Champs have continued to upgrade in the offseason, along with the re-signing of Teoscar, the signing of Hae-sung Kim. The boys in blue extended utility man Tommy Edman, picked up left fielder Michael Conforto on a 1-year deal back in December, re-signed closer Blake Trinan to a 2-year contract, and, of course, the huge signing of the offseason, the 2-time Cy Young Award-winning pitcher Blake Snell on a 5-year, $182 million deal. Dodgers have been busy. All right, finally, Ducks fell 3-2 to the Edmonton Oilers tonight across the north border. That is your Friday night sports. Have yourself a great weekend. Ladies.
Gerard, thanks so much. Still ahead, a never-ending story, the investigation into stolen ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz.
An update on the case against the man accused of hiding the slippers for over 10 years.
Fox 11 Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino.
The annual clearance event is going on now at Mathis Home with doorbuster prices in every department. Shop hundreds of sofas in all the latest styles and get huge discounts. Get closeout prices on bedroom and dining furniture, or choose from a huge assortment of recliners from all the top brands. Plus, they're all in stock, so you can take it home today with our fast and easy financing. Come save at the annual clearance event at your furniture superstore, Mathis Home.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested in
a test drive?
Absolutely.
There's the all-new Kicks, the new Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Hurry in to the Nissan year-end sales event. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on Rogue.
The team at Liberty Parker earned my trust just by staying committed to my situation, reaching out to me, updating me. Every time I needed something, they were there to give it, showed that they actually cared and that loyalty and trust was there from the start.
Hello, I'm Adrian Hernandez with MyHomeSold.com, and we want to buy your house cash. We'll give you a cash offer today regardless of condition. We save you money with no commissions, no fees, no repairs, for free, no obligation, as is cash offer. Go to MyHomeSold.com.
Saw you and it only took a second for me to know. Hey. That I want you bad. I tell you before you go.
Celebrate exceptional offers on the 2025 QX60 during the Infiniti Once in a Wintertime event at your local Infiniti retailer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta run with a big bite. It's a big life. Zoom, zoom, live fast, big mood. Big plans and a bigger attitude. live it up within the limit, cause it's just a visit if you blink, you miss it. Listen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gotta run. Take a big bite, it's a big life.
The team at Lily Parker earned my trust just by staying committed to my situation, reaching out to me, updating me. Every time I needed something, they were there to give it, showed that they actually cared and that loyalty and trust was there from the start.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested in
test drive?
Absolutely. There's the all-new Kicks, the new Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Hurry in to the Nissan year-end sales event. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on Rogue.
Another milestone for the beloved baby pygmy hippo at the Richmond Zoo in Virginia. Look at, this is her first swim. The unnamed pygmy hippo calf was a natural in the indoor pool, taking the plunge with her mother Iris by her side. A reminder, voting on this baby's name is open. You can find a link to that on our website, foxla.com.
Fox 11 Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino.
Can't get over how cute that little thing is.
Get enough of that.
I know. In entertainment news, the saga of the stolen ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz may finally be coming to a close.
According to attorneys, the man accused of hiding the stolen slippers plans to plead guilty. Those iconic shoes were stolen in 2005 from the Judy Garland Museum in Minnesota. The FBI recovered them in 2018. The man who stole the slippers, Terry John Martin, pleaded guilty in 2023 to the theft of a major artwork. Jerry Hall Saul Litterman is accused of hiding them from 2005 till 2018. No word on how the two are connected. Judy Garland's character, Dorothy, wore several pairs while filming the classic 1939 musical, but only 4 pairs are known to remain. Quite the saga there, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
The fact that it's lasted decades, right?
Yes.
That is it for the news at 10, but I'll be back at the top of the hour at 11 o'clock for Good Night LA.
Coming up next, though, the issue is athletes who serve, spend time with the Rams, the Lakers, the Dodgers, to show you how sports stars use their platforms for good. That's next. Alex Michelson has been covering that, having a blast going out, covering all the stories, meeting these great heroes off the field, off the court. All right, see you back here at 11, right?
Yeah, we'll see you back here at 11. Good night.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested in
test drive?
Absolutely. There's the all-new Kicks, the new Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Hurry in to the Nissan year-end sales event. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on Rogue.
At California Closets, we believe every space deserves a custom solution.
From the consultation to the final installation, every detail was buttoned up and very professional.
That's what we call practical magic. Request a free design consultation.
Legendary R&B sensations, New Edition, live in concert. In a one-of-a-kind experience. New Edition, performing at Yamava Theater, February 27th. Get tickets now at YamavaTheater.com or at the casino box office. New Edition, live at Yamava Theater.
Every day, hundreds of people face the chaos of an accident. At Jacoby & Myers, our legal team is with you through every step. Call Jacoby & Myers today at 1-800-5-MILLION.
Give your home a fresh look for the new year at the Living Spaces Winter Event, where you can save big and get free shipping as soon as next day on in-stock collections. Unwind in style on sofas starting at $350, entertain with dining sets starting at $250, and rest easy on beds starting at $195. Plus, get special financing for 60 months on any purchase with your good credit. Don't miss the winter event, only at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
The Lightning take on the Ducks, Sunday at 5 on Fox 11 Plus.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you interested in
test drive?
Absolutely. There's the all-new Kicks, the new Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Hurry in to the Nissan year-end sales event. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on Rogue.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness. We're trying new machines in the new year.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in? Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th.
Rams football on Fox.
Get this win now, let's go!
Stafford, end zone, touchdown, Rams!
It all kicks off Sunday on Fox.
This week,